YouTube Nation out here doing a phone test. Check. Test, check, check, test. Test, 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 test. Got a new phone. I've been going through some shit in the past month. Phone not working, my other phone broke down. Some personal shit in my life going on with my kids. Some crazy stuff just going on. One thing today, I got some good news. Hopefully this phone don't fuck up. I had to put an SD card in it out of there. I guess I had to sync it in with this phone, so sync it. So hopefully it goddamn works. Past 2 times I tried, video didn't come up. So far this phone is pretty much awesome. LG Optimus. Don't get me wrong, my other phones I had did me well, but they were 3G and they were out of date and I believe messing up due to paranormal activity. I don't know how long this phone's gonna last. But I found another phone at a clean out I did last week. It's actually the same thing as this, but it's for Sprint. So I'm gonna have to use Wi-Fi if I do any videos on that to download and stuff like that, but no biggie. But that's what happened to my other phone. Pissed me off. I did another video last week, and the damn thing, I put it on Wi-Fi and the thing just won't bring up my YouTube and record for me. So then the other phone screwed up. It won't take videos at all. It does the video. Actually, the last time I got to use it and do a video was at the Sudbury fight in Sudbury, Mass. It recorded for 3 minutes like the day before. It messed up on me. I had to go back and redo it with my other phone. But ever since I left that place with that phone, I did another video of it 5 days later, and go figure, the damn thing would not, literally would not. It was said it can't play this video. And I erased the memory, erased the SD card, erased everything, and it still wouldn't record. I don't know what the hell. That's what happened to another phone I had. I've already been through 4 phones since starting my ghost hunting at the Hoosac Tunnel. I mean, not the Hoosac, the Clinton Tunnel. All kinds of crazy shit's been happening. And lately, in the past 2 years, doing my King Philip War documentary. Strange things with that too, with the going on the battlefields of the fights, like Sudbury. I have no doubt in my mind that them phones screwed up due to that purpose. King Ghost, Paranormal. And that's what happens. And then the 4th phone that really messed up was the one that started doing crazy things with the video, stretching it and, glitching out during the video. Usually that happens, paranormal activity. But I figure I got some time with these 2 new phones. Hopefully they don't mess up. Mind that's just my hand. I gotta switch off here. I'm out here where I walk this guy every night, and that's another thing. This guy right here, and in the house, I've been experience spirits. No lie. This dog right here, in the past 4 weeks, has been lifting his head up and barking. And they say when dogs sense spirits, they bark up into the air and look around. And there's been quite a few times with the bed at night. When I get into bed, there was a night he flipped out, lifting his head up, flipping out all around. Then there was a night I was outside in the back of the courtyard we have. Oh my God, that dog jumped up in the air and flipped backwards. And the other day, not the other day, about, I don't know, say about 4 or 5 days ago, he was on the table barking up at the ceiling. What the fuck are you doing, dog? And then dawned on me until I looked it up that dogs see spirits, dog lift head up, bark. Insane shit going on. So I gotta test my phone out here because I gotta be prepared because like I said earlier, I got some good news and some bad news. I'm kind of disappointed, but not. I have a free pass to go where I've been waiting for a long time now. That since the beginning of this year, and ever since I found the site online and reading the book, and like I say, reading this book, The Great Powwow, ever since I was a kid, I was mesmerized by the Indian on the cover with his arrow and bow pointing straight up to the air, which the statue of that Indian is literally at the Fruitland Museum in Harvard, Mass. So I'm going to be calling them soon to see if I can do a video there. If not, if I can at least get some pictures due to this. I want to give my respects and honors to Sarah Endicott Sears for writing The Great Powwow and other books, which I think I'm going to be getting from my father, because he is, getting older, and he asked me if I wanted them, and I guess I'm going to take them and, see if I can get in there to the Fruitland Museum and pay my respects. But ever since I've opened up the door, the gateway to the Indian stomping grounds, unbelievable things have been happening. And now all I have to do is set a time and a date, and I will be going to the Mount Hope Farm, mind you, to give my huge respect and honor to the great Chief Metacom. I literally had engraved, I came across the clean out an engraving gun, and I literally wrote on a stone that when Indians passed away, chiefs, warriors, and when other Indians would pass by that grave site, whether it be on their homeland or out in the battlefield, Indians would pass by and put a stone on top of other stones that other Indians had passed by, and that's what I'm going to bring with me to Mount Hope Farm, a stone that I engraved myself. I will be taking a picture of that and putting it up, but I am just so, how could I say, no words can explain how I feel right now. I mean, this is just a dream come true, and probably one of the most great eventful things that's gonna happen to me, besides having my kids, and having my wife that had my kids. One of the greatest moments in my life is gonna happen, and that is to get to see and walk on the site where Chief Metacom had given his life for the war that he began due to the fact of, just like what we're going through right now with the ISIS in the Middle East. Change your religions, change your Pledge of Allegiance, change your God bless you, change your Merry Christmas. Don't say this and don't say that. You're disrespecting your racism towards the Muslims. Well, guess what? Another Muslim made it to New York with another couple of pressure cooker bombs. And that was just sick. Once again, blowing up the streets with innocent lives. And you can just imagine what it feels when you get that bit of rage and watch the news and they show that man's face. Everybody around us just looking and wanting to kill these bastards that come in here and try and kill us. Well, that's what happened. Think about it, 500 years ago here in Massachusetts. 1675 through 1676. The first Indian War. The very first war of all time. Well, no, not all time, I can't say that. Back in the Roman days, Viking days, there's always wars, but the first Indian War. I mean, wars have been going on since the Vikings, early Romans, you got your Hercules and all the Roman gods and Roman chariot fights and stuff like that. But I mean, just think about it, it's all senseless. Everything, each and every day you think and read about it. And now they're going to put 9/11 down to teach the kids. And they should, just like the King Philip War. Actually, my son is again in high school reading about the Indians. And he's talking about, what was his name? I forgot his name, but of course, here he is reading about this. And there, I guess it was the first Indians, or Indian, ever first killed by the English. And I forget his name, but I'm proud of the schools to keep that Indian spirit alive. But you think things are disappearing about the Indians in my eyes. And all you read about and all I read about in the articles online is how they're savages. And when you go to these sites with the stones that I've been to, like Mary Goodnow and the Sudbury fight, all it says is in the Johnson Massacre, in the Brookfield Massacre, in the Deerfield Massacre. All these sites, all they ever say about these is that the Indians were savagely, brutally, and murderly killed everybody. And, it's sick that what they did to the white man. But just like the Muslims of the Middle East, of ISIS, what are they doing? They come here and claim that we're disrespecting them. And that's what the Indians took from the English. They were getting disrespected, taking the land, taking their names. You do this, you do that. The English came over here, if you read about it in history, to get away from the King of England and their rules and regulations out there. They didn't want to follow their rules no more in England. So they came here, that's why they built New England. Christopher Columbus, supposedly. anti-warist. We want to leave because we don't want to follow your rules no more. But here they are, built New England and made rules for the Indians. That's why this stuff should never be forgotten. That's why this stuff, I feel in my eyes, why I should make my videos, bring you to them places, points of interest, to share the Indian story, that they shall not be forgotten. They are just like any other warrior of the military in any battle, to fight for good in their own way and to make life, easy. Peace is all they ever wanted, and they helped. But do you think the English appreciated it, that they taught them how to live in the brutal New England weather? No. Took over their land and started figuring out for themselves. But anyways, I just had to test out this phone, go over some new interesting stuff. I cannot wait to get out there to the hometown, the actual homeland of the great Chief Metacom. I will be coming soon. I do have to make a time and a date when I'll be out there. And man, it's like I can't breathe. It's like I can't believe this is happening, because this is a big piece of my documentary. Even though I can't do a video there, I will take some photos and share them. And that's enough for me to say, hey, at least I can stand and show my honor, show my respect, to give what I have for my spirit to the spirits of the past, to show them that I am keeping the story open for everybody to learn, because I think it should never be forgotten. Just like the kids in school gonna start learning about 9/11. It's all the same. The wars are all the same. This country wants to come here and take over. That country over there wants to come over and take over. It's all the same. And that's all it ever has been about. To end this video, I'd like all you terrorists to take a look. And what do you see? You see nothing but darkness. What am I expecting? For you to come on over and we can take a run in the woods. I'd love to take all of the terrorists and have a run in the woods. And you know where I'd bring them? I'd bring them straight to the Bridgewater Triangle. Everybody needs to check that out. If you don't know it, check it out. If you know it, you know where I'm going. I'd like to also say one more thing. I've been noticing, and I can say now why, though Indian stomping grounds are not put up as, to the public, you would say. And you would have a mess with the digging and searching, maybe metal detecting, and don't get me wrong, a little bit here and there, but there would be people out of control with it. And I'm starting to understand why things are hidden. And I'm kind of grateful for that, because I don't want to see nothing disturbed. May the Indians rest in peace from the past. All of you. And I can't wait to give my honors and speak to the spirit of Chief Metacom. But as I was saying to the terrorist, that's right. Come over here so I can bring you to the Bridgewater Triangle. And just like the Indians did in the King Philip War, I will run the swamps. And I'm going to see if you chase me. I'm staring into the darkness right now. All in front of me, the woods that surround me. And I love nothing more to bring you into my world, my heritage, Indian nation. Because even the English said it. The things the Indians would do in the past, and I think that's why they try and keep it a minimum, because they don't want to look like big scary monsters. But you know what? I look at it as what they did in the past and the intelligence they had, to me, would bring pure nightmare to ISIS and the terrorists now. That's what I believe. And I think all this history should be brought back to the future to show ISIS what it's like to roam these woods. Because Indians feared nothing. I don't care what the stories say. They just don't want you to know. But I will let you know. I have Indian in my blood, and I will bring you there. Out there. Fuck the Blair Witch. Or any demonic souls that wander. Anything like that. You'll be dealing with me, a new evil. Well, anyways, I'm sure I bored the world enough in my rambling on, but 22 minutes, the phone's looking good and testing it. Getting a video in. Gotta get back to reality now. Gotta get out of my woods, my relax mode at night when I'm out here walking the little pug. I don't think that dog would ever survive with me as I come out here. Other than that, ISIS beware, terrorists beware. I'm bringing back the ancient Indian history to show you what a true warrior soldier is. Tell the rest, YouTube nation, to all the good people, I salute you all. More to come. I can't wait to bring you to, well, I'll show you pictures. I wish I could do a video, but I can't. I don't think anybody's ever gonna get footage in there, but at least I can get my picture sitting next to that site. I am allowed to do that. Until the next videos, who knows what I'll catch there? Who knows what I'll catch for a spirit there? I might try, before I leave, bring a tape recorder I have, my father gave me, and record off of that. Just talking to that, and do a narration with a tape recorder. For those who don't know of that, I'm gonna do a video on it and show you what I'm gonna use. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I spoke enough. Even though I love staring out in this nighttime darkness, listen to the crickets. Bring you to my world. Till the next video, YouTube Nation, nighty night. See you on the next one. Take care. Out.